Welcome back. A piece of Venice history is back on the Sun Coast. A 1950s circus train car owned by Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey was purchased and moved back down to Venice just last week. But the train car is not quite ready for display. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley joins us now live from Venice with details on the restoration. Christopher.
Well, good evening, Haley. As you can see, this train car is not exactly in tip-top shape right now. It's really all rusting and falling apart, but not terribly long from now, we're told it'll be good as new. This 1953 Pullman train car may not look like much, but she's got a long history.
You would see these trains coming in and out and very much a part of the visible landscape.
Larry Humes first came to Venice in the 1960s. Back then, the circus was really the only thing to do.
We would wander in and out and watching the trapeze, Tito and his family practicing.
Ringling Brothers had a fleet of train cars to move their circus around the country. They purchased this car in the 1970s. It spent most of its time in Venice. In 1993, Ringling Brothers sold the car to the Railroad Museum near Tampa. Interestingly, if this train car had not been sold to the Railroad Museum, it likely would have been destroyed in 1994 in a train derailment that killed 2 circus performers. The car sat at the museum until last week, when the Venice Area Historical Society bought it with the intentions of returning it to its former glory.
Well, right now we're working on the roof. They've got vinyl on the roof now, and we want to put aluminum on it.
The car needs much more than just a new roof, as we saw while workers began scraping away the old paint. Bob Dills owns the company doing the work.
There's a lot of rust on it. We've got to get the rust off. We're going to paint it a silver metallic Ringling Brothers color.
Renovating will start shortly, but for now the rust is being removed. The car itself only cost $15,000, but restorations are going to cost over $200,000.
This is just one more opportunity to remember and celebrate what Venice was known for and what makes it special, its unique heritage.
And this train car will eventually be moved over to the train depot just a short distance from here, where it will be open to the public. Haley?
Now, Christopher, as you showed us, this train car is in pretty bad shape, so how long will this restoration take?
Certainly in bad shape. I showed you some of the rust earlier today. They were scraping off some of the rust from the bottom. They saw severe damage from that rust. Their expected completion date is December 2017, but they did tell us they won't really know until they start opening up the insides, for example, to see how bad that rust damage is.
Thank you,
Live in Venice,
Christopher.
Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
We definitely look forward to seeing that.